Let's go.
Hey buddy, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. We are kicking off DDG51 in style in the seat of a four-door Can-Am X3 Turbo, and you know what that means. We are officially live, baby. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to DDG51 that we've coined Venom. It is a fully murdered out setup that now you have a chance to enter to win. As you can see, I kind of wanted some symbolic nature to my outfit today, so I decided to match the fully murdered out effect of Venom because I felt like it was only proper. Now today, we're going to go into all the juicy details about this entire setup that you can win that comes with $30,000 in cash. But before we do that, I gotta tell you guys something unbelievably important. That message is for those early adopters. If you're seeing this video between December 1st and December 7th of 2025, then you are viewing during launch week. And that means 50 times entries. This entire giveaway's max entry multiplier is live right now. So you might wanna pause the video to grab some gear before those entries truly do disappear, or watch the video through and open another browser so that way you can explore and listen at the same time. It's so great to be back on such a beautiful day here in the mountains, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an insane setup, and now it's just time for me to talk about it. I'm kind of a little bit excited for many different reasons, but one in particular that I'm going to tell you right now. It's because we have the holy grail of Illumiduties right here in front of us for you. This is a 2022 F450 Platinum, and for those of you that don't follow Ford super close, that's totally okay. This is first generation of Illumiduty, but the 2022 is oh so special, and it's one of those kind of golden era trucks because they made a revision to the interior of these things exclusively for 2022 that has the big infotainment screen. So I like to call it the holy grail of Illumiduties because 2021s had that little smaller screen, and then 2023s are now the second generation Illumiduty. In true enthusiast way, we obviously love to give away brandy spanking new setups, but we also like to be classy in that enthusiasm that we get with the nostalgia specific year makes and models. And the 2022 F450 is no stranger to that or us. We love them, and we know you will too if you win it and take it all home. So DDG51, aka Venom. Venom is pretty fitting, and it happens to be my favorite Marvel character. Same with my son, so we're pretty excited about it for many different tangible and intangible reasons. Now you've got the truck, and we're gonna go through all the mods today. We've got a Keystone Raptor 415 that is fully wrapped to match, and you can see the murdered out setup fits this thing like an absolute glove. But it's not just the truck, it's not just the trailer, it's not just with $30,000 cash. No, rather we've got a fully modified TMW Can-Am X3 Turbo RR that fits oh so comfortably in the 15-foot garage of the toy hauler. And we've got a beautiful backdrop in the mountains today to cover this entire setup together. Now, since we're wrapping up an incredible year, guys, thank you so much for your support, your camaraderie, your fellowship over the last years, but especially in 2025. We're going to start this vlog at the end of this giveaway. This thing measures in at 60 foot from tip to tail. And truly, video doesn't do any justice for the true enormity and presence of one of these setups until you're standing next to it in person, which you could be in the beginning of 2026. Step on into what could be your garage in your mobile bungalow. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and close that up. You guys can see we've got this super killer spot next to these train tracks, and we've actually watched some massive locomotives with big old diesel engines chug on by, but we've got a little bit of silence right now. But the cool thing was we were able to stand on the deck balcony, which we don't have the awning out on right now, but there's actually an expandable awning that retracts with the push of a button right there, and we got to enjoy this front view. Are there any train enthusiasts out in the audience? I can't ever say that I got super into trains when I was a kid. I was always more trucks, construction equipment, stuff like that. But I know some people absolutely love trains, and you know what? I can totally appreciate why, especially seeing those massive diesel engines that are moving such valuable cargo all across America for the greatest country on earth. You guys can see this thing has the expandable and collapsible deck screen right here, which locks in. It's very secure, and then you have an opening right here. I did not install the steps for the vlog. Please give me a pass on that. But those happen to fit right there very nicely. See, but you can see we are working just with a very tight arrangement right here. That couldn't have worked out any better. All right, then coming on into the inside of the garage. This is your 15-foot garage, and it is multi-suited, okay? First and foremost, you have storage right here that pops right up, which is super nice. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tie-down cleats to really tie down whatever it is you want to put in here. Obviously, it's going to be delivered to you if you're the winner with the Can-Am Maverick X3 in it, but if you like your Harleys, your dirt bikes, your quads, or whatever else might fit in here, cool, ladies and gentlemen, we got you covered. There are also a set of doors that we actually removed to fit the Can-Am in, but this will also be coming with them. Now, looking up right here, this is your release to the tailgate. You can release from the inside, or there's actually a key slot right here that you can use from the exterior. Also looking up, these are benches that also serve as beds. If you just push up on this, that hinging is set up so that does basically a 360 and rolls around and becomes a backrest, or you can lay it down and then you can sleep too comfortably there, move it down right here and create bunk beds out of it. As you can see, looks like the mattress shifted a little bit in transit, but that also comes down with the push of that button right there. In the back also, you have entertainment area and you have your third zone of air conditioning, which is controlled inside, which I will show you guys. We actually do have the generator running right now, so we can utilize all of our electricity if we would like. Storage up here, receptacle right here, washer, dryer, hot water, cold water, and drain hookup. And then of course, you've got your marine grade speakers right here that are controlled via the control center inside. Vents right here that you can actually open to grab air and then vent right back there if you have anything flammable, combustible, or that's just straight up stinky back here, which is very nice. And your half bath, which is also extremely nice because you can come inside without actually having to take your shoes off. Alrighty, now let's step through the door. You can see that there is some tint on this, which creates an element of privacy from the outside to the inside of your toy hauler. Take a look around at what could be your home away from home. Take a look outside at what could be in your home away from home and what hauls your home away from home. Absolutely insane. You know, we enthusiasts really love to give away these awesome truck and trailer setups, not just because you guys love them, but because we genuinely want to give you an experience of a lifetime. We want to help you open a new door, and we want to encourage you to go out and explore. We want you to make meaningful, lifelong memories with those that you love and appreciate the most. I just turned on the massaging seat, and we're no stranger to giving these setups away. And as a matter of fact, we've almost given away a dozen of them over the last 2 years. It truly means the world that if you've ridden with us for the last 8 almost years that we've been giving vehicles away, we could not appreciate it anymore. But also to all of the new individuals, families, moms, dads out there making it happen that also see the value and opportunity in these absolutely incredible life-changing prizes. I really just wanted to sit down and take a minute with the massaging seat on to say thank you. We love you guys tremendously. Now, with that being said, we've got sleeping quarters up there, which I always say in every single video would be my absolute favorite. I love them. We've got the retractable couch right here, so comfortable with the ambiance lighting on the bottom. These are also heated, and they have massaging features on the left and the right. Big old TV. Here's your infotainment and control center, so you can control your zones. You've got zone 1, zone 2, and then zone 3, which is outside, and they happen to be right on the slide of this pop out. We've got your pantry right here, full-size refrigerator, full-size microwave, storage, obviously your range that is propane fired and has this cool little glass cover on it for transportation purposes. This pot and pan storage below, onboard vacuum, all the storage here, all the storage there, all the storage there. Ambiance lighting that runs all the way around this island and around the primary countertop right here. The backsplash and 8-foot tall ceilings with, again, another zone for climate control. Seriously, look at that view. Is that a view truly that you can get used to? Because you're gonna have to get used to that one, and you're gonna have to get used to that one too. All right, guys, so this is the central command station of the Keystone Raptor 415. Travel lock is engaged. You can control your lights right here, all of them at the same time. So you hit that, you can see they're on, off. On, off, you got your exterior lights, security lights, which are for at night. You can come in here and you can mess with your water heater if you want to turn it on and how you want to power it, whether it's gas electric or gas and electric, depending if you're on standalone power, which would be the Cummins generator, or of course, if you have hookup. Your water pump right here, which you can turn on and off. Batteries pulling 13.5 volts. Tank levels for fresh water, black tanks, gray tanks, and then of course your fuel. In here, you can also control individual area lights, as you can see. Awning lights are exterior. Right here, you can adjust your hitch up and down if you need to. HVAC for your zones. Generator start, stop, your settings, your awnings, and your slides in and out. This also controls the temperature of your water heater, so that way you don't burn the little ones. Or if you're like any male in existence and you get in the shower after your significant other gets out of it and you feel like your skin is melting off, you can control that feature right there. I'm saying it only because I'm looking out for the homies, because man, our wives can shower with insanely hot water. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, coming on into the bathroom quarters, light switches, boom, right there. And we have power fan, which you can see is closed right now. Got another little push button light right here, and then backlit to the medicine cabinet as well. Shower insert, and that, don't fret it, is just a little bit of antifreeze because this trailer is actually prepared for winter. You actually have to winterize these trailers, so you want to pump all the water out of the lines, just like you would do an in-ground pool or an above-ground pool in colder climates. And then you actually pump in antifreeze just to prevent any cracking of remaining water that might have been in the low points of the actual plumbing itself. Now, I did not put this primary pop out so you can actually see it's in, but this goes back like almost 2.5 to 3 foot to create a walk space over there. Really nice, super cozy, big old bed with a nice mattress right here. All the storage right there. And again, another window so you can see outside. We've got TV right here. These doors close and you have one way in, one way out for the Jack and Jill. Sliding barn door with all of your safety cables for transportation right there. And again, another zone for climate control. Now, we have gotten some questions from individuals asking, is the generator noisy? I'm just gonna let you guys try to listen in through the mic. In all reality, they got that stuff absolutely dialed. Alrighty, stepping on outside, you've got these really nice steps that actually fold up into the trailer itself. So check out how this works, right? They just literally go right up like that, and that's how they stow away for transportation purposes. Now, the generator from the outside obviously makes a little bit more noise, and I think it might be in our best interest to actually turn it off real quick. And I'm gonna come back to the central command. I'm gonna do our password, which is super secret, don't tell anybody. We're gonna come to generator. We're gonna hit stop. So on the outside of this thing, you can see right here that we have a huge awning here. This trailer actually came optioned in with awnings that actually cover the pop-outs, and then we've got that awning there, and like I said, the one on the back that we do not have currently out. So that is an overview of Venom's back end, if you will. Now let's talk about its tractor, aka this 2022 6.7 liter Power Stroke that has the revised interior, that has the revised infotainment system and the 10-speed transmission, which tows incredibly well. These F450s also come equipped factory with what's called the wide track front end, so you actually get more steering degree out of this axle, which gives you the ability to maneuver a long, lengthy 60-foot setup like this truly with ease. And the dually rolling around on these 37 MT2 Country Hunters is so stable, and they are so quiet for how aggressive they actually are. Huge thank you to our great friends over at KG1 for always coming through with the most killer wheels in the market. These guys have incredible, floaters, but also designs. We love these gloss black setups with these huge spikes and, of course, the massive dually setup in the rear. These are 26-inch wheels on 37-inch tires, and they fit perfectly, and yes, they do have full turn radius up front. We're leveled out on a Wicked Customs leveling kit with Fox 2.0 blackout reservoir shocks, which look absolutely killer. And then we've also got these steering stabilizers out front. From a paint match perspective, you can pretty much see that the entire truck has been murdered out in every single way, shape, and form. The 4x4 valance, the fog light bezels, The blacked out headlights with amber LEDs. It actually might be a little bit hard to see right now, but they are on, and if you can't see them in this video, I'm sure you're gonna see them at another point. And then we've got this insane cowl hood that's been fully paint to match on the truck as well, which truly elevates its entire personality in every single way, shape, and form. Coming around to the side, we've got the Enthuzst bullet antenna, the blacked out badges, the blacked out mirrors with LED lighting, the orange LED cab lights. And then of course around the back, we've got the smoke tail lights, the blacked out platinum badge, and all the blacked out plastics on the back bumper that truly give this truck the most sinister look ever. Ooh, that is such a great sound. All right, looking around the inside of this truck, we've got the analog gauges with, again, the massive infotainment screen that gives you the ability to actually multitask, which is super cool. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the whole 9 yards. You still have your dual climate control right here, heated seats and cooled seats for your passengers. We've got your charging ports right here with USB-A, USB-C, trailer backup assist, which we literally never use ever. It's a 4-wheel drive truck. You have your mirror controls over here, your lighting controls here, pedal adjustment over here, all of your window controls right here, and that big old cowl hood. Look at how absolutely cool that looks. Right up here, of course, we've got the big old panorama sunroof, all of the aux switches right here, which are factory equipped, and of course the sliding rear window. Just look at that view, it's insane. And need I not forget, it also has massaging seats. Can't forget that one critical element. So you have to let us know, how did we do on the truck and the trailer setup alone? Does this video deserve a big old thumbs up? I hope it does, because we really wanted to set this thing up for you guys to absolutely love. Now last, but certainly not least, we've got the Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo RR. We're rolling around on a set of super meaty, super aggressive Maxxis tires. These are 35-inch by 10 inches wide, and they're on a 14-inch bead locker wheel, as you can see. Massive Fox suspension up front that are adjustable. We've got the Sector 7 mirrors, which we absolutely love. These have daytime running light functionality, but also serve as LEDs for the front and reverse mirrors, which are super nice. TMW roll cage on this thing. Their manufacturing is literally so top-notch. We've got the TMW light poles, as you can see, with the flags up top. That way everybody can see you coming. The TMW blacked out doors that are full coverage for the ultimate protection of everybody inside. The rock knocker mud flaps right here, just to try to keep the pebbles down when you're trying to throw them all over the place. And truthfully, the only problem with the side-by-side, just like the whole rest of the setup, is technically it's not claimed by anybody yet. So the big question is, will you be the one to claim this entire prize and start your new year 2026 in the captain's chair of that truck with everything else included? Only time will tell. Now that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're gonna wrap up this vlog. You guys gotta drop a comment below and let us know what you think of Venom, aka DDG51. We are so excited to bring back a 2022 F450 IllumiDuty because they're just so special to us as true enthusiasts in every single way, shape, and form. Again, if you're watching this video between the 1st and the 7th of December, you can actually lock in 50 times entries, which is this entire giveaway's max entry multiplier. Now that being said, that's where we're gonna sail off into the horizon and enjoy this setup while it's in good company before it goes to potentially you. So thank you guys so much for an incredible year 2025. We at Enthusiast are all so tremendously grateful, and we cannot wait to find out who's going to be taking this setup home. And that being said, everyone over here from Enthusiast just want to wish you guys a happy holidays, all holidays included, and a happy new year. And we'll see you guys in the next video.